Hello students. Now in the next lecture of physics, we are going to start electric flux. As my friend Mr. Sparsh sir has already discussed about electric flux. So from that point only, we are starting electric flux again, as electric flux is the physical quantity which is represented by phi, and we have already discussed that the total number of electric field lines that are passing through any surface area perpendicular is known as electric flux. As flux means to flow and electric means electric field lines, so whenever certain number of electric field lines which are originating from any positive charge passes through any surface area, then that electric field lines which are perpendicular to that area makes or produces the electric flux. So here I am making a diagram. Let us suppose these are electric field lines, and these electric field lines are parallel electric field lines, and if there is certain area, this is area which is perpendicular to that electric field lines, then here in that area flux phi produces. And due to the formula that electric flux is represented by phi, and it is the product of total number of perpendicular electric field lines multiplied by area of that surface. If the surface is square, we can take it that side is square. If the surface is rectangular, length into breadth. If the surface is spherical, we take 4 pi r square, and so on. So now electric flux is a scalar quantity that is represented by phi, and it is the product of total number of electric field lines passing through any surface area with its surface area product. Its unit is electric field, Newton per coulomb, and it is meter square. It is not the cross product, it is the multiplication. And there is also some other physical quantity that is same represented by phi, that is magnetic flux. Its unit is Weber, but at here there is no Weber. Now another condition is that if the electric field lines are not perpendicular to the surface area. This is the diagram. Here the surface and its surface area vector, A vector or A cap, is in this direction, and the electric field lines are in this direction. So we see that area is having the surface area vector in this direction perpendicular, and the electric field lines are in this direction. So both are making an angle theta with the area with the electric field. So angle between electric field and area is theta. So here the area has two components as A cos theta, and that component has A sin theta. We can resolve the area as in two components, A cos theta and A sin theta. Or we can resolve the component of electric field as E cos theta and E sin theta. So from this diagram, phi is equal to E into A cos theta, and phi is equal to EA cos theta, and phi is equal to E dot A. Cos theta removes, dot product comes. So here electric field line, so here electric flux is also the product of electric field with respect to its surface area from where the electric field lines are passing, and also the cos of the product of the cos of the angle between the electric field and the area if the electric field lines are not along that area. So another case is that if the electric field lines are perpendicular to surface area vector. This diagram is like this, that this is surface area having the surface area vector in this direction, a cap or a vector, and electric field lines are passing in this direction. So here theta is equal to 90. So as we put phi is equal to EA cos 90 is 0. So here electric flux is 0. So another thing which comes in our mind, that what is surface area vector. Actually every surface area is having the surface area vector. Actually surface area is the physical quantity, but whenever electric field lines or magnetic field lines passes through any surface area, we need the vector form of that area. So the perpendicular drawn outward from that area represent the surface area vector. This is surface area and this is the perpendicular which is made outward, known as the surface area vector. If the diagram or if the surface area is not uniform, it is not flat, it is curved, so we take very small perpendicular surface area, that is dA cap at the edges. So what is surface area? Surface area vector is always the normal or perpendicular drawn outward from any surface area is called its surface area vector. Thank you to all.